Drew and Stu are on the air.
Ready? Right.
Whether you're fading with Drew or riding with Cam, this is the place to get your weekly NFL picks.
Hello and welcome back to the Drew and Stu podcast. This one is not live, but yesterday we were live at the mansion in Kingston, Ontario. Shout out Dave, who runs the bar there.
Hey.
It was a great time. He treated us well. The fans were awesome. Especially we had someone giving us live OHL scores in the middle of the podcast.
Sudbury Wolves 2. What was it? Oshawa Generals 1. No, I forget who it was.
I don't even know what it was.
We're
We're in the middle of talking. He's like, hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
The Frontenacs are losing.
I got some OHL scores. I'm like, how are the what's going on in the Capitals game? Nope, Sudbury Wolves. Amazing, Drew. Have you ever had an OHL update in the show before? Kind of enjoyed it.
Welcome to Kingston. That's what it was.
Go Frontenacs.
The dinosaur wings were great, though. The mansion was a great spot.
Actually, I'm going to say this, Drew. Sorry, and I'm going to stop cutting you off because I know I do it too much, and I apologize for it. But one thing, before we get, those nachos were the secret win. Like,
True.
I didn't see that one coming.
Those
nachos.
nachos.
The meat parlay.
I ordered nachos, and Cam's like, I don't want any. And
next thing you know,
I guarantee you got the nachos. And,
Drew, I almost ate your arm. No, that's Drew knows me now. I have this lull where it's like a blood sugar thing. I'm like, oh, no, I can't have anything. And then 10 minutes later, I'm like, glug. Like, right, Drew? You noticed it a couple times with me.
To recap the Rams game and the Packers game, we recapped it at the mansion yesterday, so I'm just going to insert a clip right now of us talking about that so you can see our thoughts on that game. So here you go.
Sorry, Drew.
There we go. Now we're rolling.
Oh, we're rolling. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Drew and Stu, I never had a billboard before, I could tell you that. But thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate you guys. And I'm sorry, Drew and I have a lot of money on the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, a lot of money on the Kincaid ladder. And when I build ladders, Cam, they just break.
Yeah, Drew goes to Rona, he goes to Home Depot, and his ladders are shit, by the way. They never win. They break. They're horrible. Every time you say ladder, no offense, I'm hiring somebody else to do a shingle job because your ladders suck.
I should just be like, I'm not playing the ladder on this guy.
No more ladder.
No more ladders. But great start to the game for the Bills, right? 10-7?
Well, we're on the under 51.5. That looks pretty good. I thought I got a free bet from the betting company that we're not going to mention because they don't sponsor the show. And they stole $700. So now we really need the Bills to win.
They didn't steal.
Well, they also didn't pay when
they let you wager on something and then they voided it.
Well, we'll call Vinny void. Void doesn't mean loss, but it means it's still a void in my bank account. But guys, thanks for coming out. We appreciate you. Johnny Jaguar, Mrs. Jaguar, what do we call you? Francine Feline?
No,
meow.
They're the.
Oh, you're a Giant fan,
Cam,
though.
how about those dinosaur wings?
Oh, yeah. The bigger, the better. You know me and poultry, Drew. I love chicken wings, and dinosaur wings are even better than chicken wings. Foghorn Leghorn approves.
Yesterday, let's talk about the games. Green Bay Packers blew it for us. Saturday Night Football.
Yeah, that's your team there, Kingston. I'll tell you, the Green Bay Packers, that cheese it got spoiled, but sometimes I don't know what to say.
21-3 at half, and Matt LaFleur is like, you know what? Let's stop trying to score points. It's enough.
I got to give the Bears credit. They've been doing it all year, Drew. And the thing is, there's the Bears, Caleb Williams, he's going to screw. This guy's a one-man gang. And I'll tell you, Green Bay, you get what you deserve when you don't put your foot on a team's throat like that. They said we got to come out in the second half and bury them, and the Bears just let them hang around, And Johnny Jaguar brings up good points too. Sometimes you got to take points in a game, and if you don't, you come back and give the other team momentum. I'm so done with this analytics shit.
How about Brandon McManus costing his team 7 points, 2 missed field goals, an extra point miss. Even if he just hits the extra point, they have a field goal at the end to tie the game.
I'm with you, Drew. That kicker of the Packers, that's a real stooge job right there. That's the whole thing. It's an extra point. Like, you're paid to be a kicker. It's your only job you got. The guy misses the extra point. But basically, what are we doing? Worst case scenario, we have overtime. And probably, and Green Bay was starting to get their mojo back. But I'll tell you, man, this Bears team, I don't want to deal with these guys because everyone says they suck, but they don't.
Jordan Love just choking. Just missing passes.
I would say more of their defense started to choke a lot harder in the second half.
When you punt 4 straight drives to start the half, that's on the offense.
Yeah, I get it. But that's up to their coordinator to change things too. But anyway, we need the Bills here, Drew, badly. Our Kincaid ladder is obviously shattered in pieces. It's horrible.
We went 4 for 5 on our props yesterday. The only one we didn't hit was Christian Watson, and he let us down. DeAndre Swift, though, under 13.5 attempts.
You better
finished
tell.
with 13.
You know what? The Bills are starting to figure out Steffi
Is that
Graf
fourth
here
down?
and his hairdo. It's a 4th down.
There we go.
Punt it, Johnny. Bring out the punter.
And the Bills get the ball after half.
Hey, there we go. 2-for-1 special. Let's go.
So you think the Jags should take the points there?
I do. Everyone's like, hey, Cam, you're an old guy. You're 50 years old. No, what? When you're playing football, all these idiots now, like Detroit's coach Dan Campbell's like, oh, let's go for it on 4th down. It cost them a fucking trip to the Super Bowl when they would have beat the Niners and whatever. So what's wrong with 3 points when you put points on the board? And when you get stopped on 4th down, now the Bills have life in this game.
Or you go the other way,
it's a double whammy.
Or you go the other way and you're Ben Johnson going for on your own 35-yard line on 4th and 4.
But that was pure fluke.
It was stupid. They missed it.
But the second time, that's how they won the game with Green Bay was when they had that 4th and 8.
But they were down. They had to go for that. That was a crazy pass.
Perfect throw. I got to give Caleb Williams a lot of credit.
Yeah, painted nails and all. Who cares?
It doesn't matter. The Bears find ways. That's all I know. And I don't want to deal as a Seahawks fan. I don't want any part of these guys in the playoffs.
Well, you're getting them next weekend, most likely.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And I will probably be on the Rams. Let's be honest. Rams came back twice in the fourth quarter against the Panthers. Yesterday, Cam. Matthew Stafford was unbelievable. 12 for 15, 143, 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter alone. Is he the MVP?
Oh, definitely. Everyone's like, oh, let's give Drake May the MVP. You know what? Me, you, and a little puppy can beat the Jets twice. The fish stink. Like all that division. It's pure shit. Now you got to deal with the Seahawks, the Niners, and other
they're
teams.
like, Stafford lost that game to the Seahawks in the division. He won. He scored a touchdown in overtime. It's not his fault the Rams gave up a touchdown.
What do you want the guy to do? It's on their defense when the Seahawks came back. We were live that night, Drew. Dude, you were worried about my blood pressure. 178 over. I'm like, dude, I'm purple faced. Oh, losing it. Beat me. I was literally losing my mind.
Bryce Young leading his team back though. Impressive.
I got to tell you, the Carolina Panthers next year. Start looking out. You want to talk about futures, maybe? This team's starting to look real good. They're not kitty cats anymore, Drew. Panthers, Jaguars, dangerous cats.
You know what? I want to give away a jersey.
I want to give away a jersey. What do we give?
Let's give away Josh Allen cold front jersey first.
Oh, Bill's jersey. Oh, here we go. Buffalo Bill.
You have to answer the question, though, okay?
It's trivia.
Let's see if anyone can figure it out.
What did Drew not get purchased at
Costco?
The answer's baby wipes.
What is our code for Bally Bet to join Bally Bet? It's a funny code we've had for 4 weeks.
This proves that you actually watch the show. Just don't laugh at our asses every time.
Let's see if anyone knows it.
What is the code?
What is it? Oh, close.
You own the bar, friend.
Close.
Sorry. It's like those contests.
There it is. Hey,
Buffalo Bill, come on down. What's your name? Hey, I thought it was Boston Bruins, but it's Kingston Frontenacs, friend of the program.
This is yours.
Tour Capture.
Oh, Tour Capture.
Hey, congratulations.
15 minutes from the bar.
Hey, let's go, Buffalo. Yeah.
There we go.
There he is.
We knew somebody would know it. Empty cup.
I thought it was a Bruins scarf for a second. I'm like, I like Kingston.
Your cup's not empty right now, though. No, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
My cup is full of Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh, Seahawks.
Is that for me?
It's actually my son's, but yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's not going to fit your head.
I don't care.
It's a free promo from the beer store.
Oh,
thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Oh, man.
And those are our thoughts on our Rams game, Cam. The Packers, they just blew it. Ben Johnson got let off the hook. Like we said, Matt LaFleur, an idiot. He's going to get extended, though, they're saying now in the Packers. Do you agree with them extending him, or do you think they should let him go, maybe bring in like Harbaugh or something?
Here's the deal. What's Harbaugh going to do that LaFleur can? This is the whole thing. The problem is, okay, we have problems with our team. Let's fire the coach. It's a hell of a lot more than the coach. You know what it is? But the Packers' problem is letting the Bears into the game again and and the Bears coming back on them. That is a coach. That's part coaching, because you have to have these players 100%. Motivated. Like, we have plays that are scripted at the start of the game. You have plays scripted coming out. They went 3 and out, and they basically said, "Hey, Bears, you want to come back in this game and take it?" And that's the whole thing. You can't do that in the NFL. You got to put your foot on people's throats, man. That's the only way to get it done. So I'll tell you.
Hey. Yeah. Shout out to Bears fans in the comments, always ripping us for not believing in them. Luckily, Cam got an early cash out on one of the books because they paid out after going up 17.
But Drew, then they did take away from my little scam I was running yesterday. Yes. That was another thing. So so they give me the money and they take away the money. Hey, it's not my fault. Hey, you guys, if you're going to offer me bonus monies and crazy bets, honor it. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Thank you, Drew.
Cam, before we recap the Sunday slate, this episode is brought to you by FanZone. It's officially branded to all 32 NHL and NFL teams. FanZone scoreboards. They're huge scoreboards you can put in your house, in your bar, in your restaurant, in your studio. Cam could have it in the background behind his desk, honestly.
I've actually wanted one of those. Like, I remember back when I was a kid, I had the NFL fridge magnet thing, and it was like took up the whole fridge, and they had the helmets. Oh, yeah, Seahawks are in last in the AFC West. Drew, I want a scoreboard.
Designed for fan caves, basement bars, game rooms, garages. Every board features official team branding, streams real-time scores straight to the display through an easy-to-use app, can display scores of any NHL or NFL game, manual scoring options so you can score your own matches at home, do it yourself, be the envy of every sports fan, and have a one-of-a-kind display. Perfect gift for the sports enthusiasts in your life. Score now with FanZone at www.fanzonescoreboards.com. Cam, I'll put some visuals on the screen for everybody. They're amazing. We might be getting one at the SDPN office, a Leafs one. And it just looks like you're at an actual arena.
You're going to come in with a balaclava and put the Avalanche logo on it. Yeah, that's the best. You come in like a creeper in the night and go, oh, hey, where'd we get this Avalanche scoreboard from? And then Dangle will put you in a headlock.
Yeah, Avs Leafs tonight. We can talk about that in a bit.
Oh, boy.
But first, Cam, the Bills going to Jacksonville and down the Jaguars. Josh Allen, 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns, down twice, led 2 scoring drives, including the 10-yard tush push at the end. Cam, he had a knee injury, an ankle injury, a foot injury, hurt his finger throwing the football, got checked for concussion, had an elbow drop on the chest. Cam, it was just crazy that he battled through everything. Just like I don't know, what's that cop? The RoboCop. That's it. He's
RoboCop. Yeah, no, he doesn't feel pain.
Up, he's an android. He carried them on his back because they couldn't run the football. It was all Josh Allen. So credit to him winning on the road against a very, very good Jags team. Might be better than the Denver Broncos team they're playing this week, but we'll get to that later. What did you think of that Jags game, including that spike at the end of the half that we were like, there's no way they got that spike off. They were not set for 1 second. And we listened to Buffalo Sports Radio on the way home, and they were going off.
That was, honestly, I got to find out. Drew and I were driving home, and he's a good driver. He almost drove it off the road. This guy's opening to his Buffalo Bills show, even though they won the game. Hey, Gene, like I'm talking about Sterator and the NFL and the refereeing. It was awesome. By the way, Drew, I just thought about something for Josh Allen. Part human and part robot is Cyborg. That's like what a cyborg is.
Isn't Cyborg all robot?
No. Cyborg has human tendencies with robot.
Oh, you're right.
It's a human with robotic parts. So let's call Josh Allen the cyborg. Anyway, moving forward, great Buffalo radio host. Going to find out who it was. And the thing is, despite the referee screwing the Bills on a play where a team was not set, these virtual measurements, like how many times, Drew, like the guy on the show named like 4 things, and Drew and I are like, yes. And no offense, take
he's
a look
like,
at the
even
penalties.
if they got the snap off with under 1 second left, he's like, they weren't set for a full second, so that's a legal rule. It should not have been allowed. And the kick missed, and we were yelling "ball don't lie" on at the bar.
You're like, Drew the whole game. Oh, Cam Little, this guy can get 70 yarder. Then he missed that 50 cents. Like, yes, Drew.
Hey, shout out Matt Prater, 41-year-old with injuries, groin injury coming to the game. And we heard a lot of, Jim, I don't know if this play's going to work, Jim. Who knows? It was Tony Romo just going off. I don't know what game he's going to call this week, but
he's getting ripped on Twitter too.
Yeah, it was a funny performance from Romo and Nance there because it was just a lot of.
It sounds like me when I wake up after some bad food. Yeah, I hit the Indian restaurant and I'm having problems. Yeah, that was Drew. When you did the first Romo imitation, I almost lost my mind. I got to tell you though, Buffalo could have found ways to give up that game in the past. I still disagree with what they did at the end of the game. We'll talk about it with McDermott.
They should have taken a knee. They had 1st and goal from the 1. Jags had no timeouts. There was a minute remaining. You take a quick knee, you have 3 plays and 3 timeouts to score with 22 seconds left, and you don't give the Jags time. They got lucky because they picked off Lawrence anyway. But like we said with Little's leg, they needed to get 20 yards, and you giving them a minute?
It was bad coaching, but it ended up that the Bills just took advantage. They made a defensive play when they had to. Now they moved to Denver. Shout out and actually an emergency. They have like Amber Watch for children. I have an Amber Watch for Geoff, my buddy. Last night I was watching the Charger game and he said he was going to drink bleach. I didn't want to call him. I know he has a wife and 2 kids. He was obviously joking, but I know Jeff. His love for the Chargers runs deep. Next to marriage and children, number 3 definitely is Chargers. He loves them more than himself.
I did feel bad for him.
I know. I was going to call him, and I'm thinking that's not what you do. He loves his team so much. I'll talk to him later this week and say, buddy, I love you. And I got to be honest with you. Being a Bills fan's tough, but think about the Chargers' histories in playoffs. Too,
Okay,
Drew.
so let's get into that. The Patriots down the Chargers. The Chargers only scored 3 points in the total in the game.
Oh,
Cam.
you like my under?
Yeah.
My sneaky rock fight?
You said it's going to be a rock fight. You were right, Cam. No touchdown until the fourth quarter.
bet.
It was 9-3 at half, or 6-3 at half, 9-3, and then the Patriots got the go ahead touchdown. May did not play good either. He had 3 turnovers. Just the Patriots defense was just unbelievable. Credit to them. I know the Chargers are missing both all-pro tackles, but still, Herbert and Greg Roman in that offense just couldn't get anything going. Even when you get a pick in the red zone to start the game and you don't score, like that's just brutal.
So Harbaugh is a guy who usually is kind of like me and takes points. But he also thought, you know what, we need 7 here. And
they didn't. They didn't the way the game was.
That's you know what the thing is? Yeah, you almost I get it. And most people,
we saw that cost the Chargers and the Jaguars this week going for it on 4th down in the red zone.
we had buddy Johnny Jaguar at the bar, and he said it the whole game.
He was like, take the points.
Take the points. And I go, that's my line. And at the end, the Bills win by 3. All you analytics people out there, I don't care like what your computer says or whatever. You have to look at the game, and in playoffs, points matter.
Yep. Take
a look at the Detroit Lions versus San Francisco. It cost the Lions a trip to the Super Bowl. Campbell let them right back in the game. Oh, I'm a gunslinger. I'm a gambler. I'm just going to go for it you know what? And then you just not only do you not get points when you don't get it, you give life to an opponent that could have.
Yes.
And look at just saying one more thing, Drew. We got games to break down. The Rams almost pissed it away against Carolina on a 4th down play. If they kick that damn ball, they go up 17.
It's done.
They
Yeah,
probably cover too. And then you let these guys back in the game and almost won the game. So you know what?
Points are hard to come by in the playoffs. Just take your field goals.
Thank you, Drew. So
and punt the ball.
Yeah.
Punting the ball can be advantage. We saw it with the Bills, Cam. It was 4th and 3, I think, at like the 40. And we were like, are they going for this? If they turn this over, it's bad. And I was like, I don't like it. And then they got to delay game and punted it. And I was like, I don't mind that decision because it's the playoffs. You flip the field. Sometimes punting and getting 3 points is just fine in the playoffs, Cam.
That's what I like about you, Drew. Like, you're younger than me, and all these new generation guys think I'm like an old bear and whatever. But you know what, guys? I've actually never made it to the pros. Not Al Bundy, but I actually played sports at a level of you know what I mean, where it's important, and you're playing against other good players and guys that could hurt you. So when you're playing any sport and you could take especially in football. And I told Drew about it in golf. You have a 2-shot lead. Don't whip out your driver on the final hole. Just pop a 3 or 4 iron down there. Just get it on the green. If you 2-putt, you win by 2. You 3-putt, you win by 1. I don't understand the need all the time to go, oh, we're going to get it on 4th down. Like, people just assume it's the thing to do, Drew. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. You got to feel it, right?
Yeah, and speaking of that Patriots game, Cam, it should have been even more of a blowout because there was a couple plays that the Patriots just missed. I know May missed Hooper on that wide open touchdown run, and then they did the Philly special, and May was wide open for a walking touchdown, but the pass is just a nice pass to him. Went through, got thrown over his head. I was like, if you do a Philly special, have a guy who can throw a proper ball to him.
You know what it was though, Drew? It was the execution of that play on the toss. It was a little bit off. That's why
I know, but still, the throw was so bad.
It was bad. Yeah.
But credit Drake May. He scored a touchdown in the 4th quarter to seal the deal. The kill shot to Hunter Henry. And the tight ends score again for us, Cam, this weekend. It's Cam all weekend was like Goddard, Kincaid, Hunter Henry. He was cheering for them all. And then finally, let's talk about the Eagles, Cam. Nick Sirianni last week rests his starters, says we don't care about the matchups. We care about rest. They get the 49ers coming to town. 49ers punch him in the mouth. Kevin Patullo likely fired because that offensive performance was embarrassing with all your weapons. Jalen Hurts didn't look great, but and AJ Brown talking all that trash all season comes out with 3 huge drops, Cam. You saw it, even on that deep one when people were like, oh, Hurts missed him. He alligator armed it. You were like, reach for the ball. It's the playoffs. It's just, Cam, the Eagles, embarrassing performance. Sirianni, embarrassing coach. What do you think of that game?
Here's some takes. If I'm Jalen Hurts, thank God you played the best game you ever played in a Super Bowl win. And I will give you full marks for that. That was fantastic. But I watch all your other games, and I think you're a very pedestrian quarterback. You can't.
Did you see that stat, Cam?
He's what?
You see that stat? Under 200 yards passing, he was 4-0 in the playoffs in his
career. He didn't have a completion against the Bills in the second half.
I know.
People don't even realize, why does he get a free pass? It's no. And I get it. Brown drops balls. He did make a couple good throws. Brown needs to make those catches. But the full length of the game, Brock Purdy's moving up in the pocket. Ding, ding, back second string, third end tight end. Let's hit this guy. Like, he was fantastic. He outplayed Hurts. The Niners the Niners. Yeah, man, they're beat up. Yeah, they beat the shit out of a Philly team that should have won that game by a lot. Philadelphia, that's an embarrassing performance. If you're an Eagle fan, that's disgusting.
Cam, Saquon Barkley had almost 40 yards rushing on their first touchdown drive. He finished with barely over 100 yards. I was like, this guy should be going for 200. Why aren't you giving him a million carries? And it's like, 2nd and 18, 2nd and 20. Let's just hand it off. And they're doing draw plays. I'm like, what is this Eagles offense? They gave that game away to San Fran. And credit Shanahan, Cam. All the injuries, even George Kittle going out with a torn Achilles now. He deserves to be coach of the year. I know he probably won't get it because of all the teams that like went from being bad to good, like Liam Cohen and Jacksonville.
You're right.
But man, the coaching performance by him with all his linebackers hurt, everyone in the defensive line hurt, his receivers and his tight ends hurt, offensive line injuries. Like, just
this is the problem with narratives. Oh, this team was good, so we give awards. Know what we're gonna do? Dig deeper. Any other coach? Imagine Sirianni coached the Niners. They're like a 2-win team.
Yeah.
No, I'm dead serious. They're drafting. Crazy. They're drafting with the Jets. Drew, tell me I'm wrong. Like, that guy saved the season. No, because Sirianni has all the shiny new Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and the best cars in the lot. The Niners
and this guy's yelling at AJ Brown on the sideline too. I know you were like, it's to get off the field. You still don't run up to your receiver and yell at his face.
It's insanity. Like, it's just. I know everyone's like, no, you got to get off the field. Yeah, but you don't have to act like an absolute moron. Whatever.
And he loves yelling at fans too, like, I don't hear you talking now. Like, buddy, like, I think if there's a coach I wouldn't want to play for in the NFL, it's him.
And by the way, Philly fan, it's funny. I was looking on Twitter and stuff like that. One fan base you don't want to pick fights with are Niner fans. They're probably the most underrated gangsters you'll ever meet. I go, no, Drew, I've done a lot of bar gigs. People don't understand. Niner fan are like these guys that like a Philly fan can go, oh yeah, I'm Philly, we're tough, whatever. Niner fans like, good, now I'm going to break your face. Like, they don't do the same stuff, but they are a hardcore, mean, badass fan base that are loyal as hell. Like, every Niner fan I know, they will kill for that team. Like, it's crazy.
I know, and we saw LaShawn McCoy was a former Philadelphia Eagle. He loves the Eagles. He said yesterday, literally on his show, he said if the Eagles had Brock Purdy instead of Jalen Hurts last night, they win that game by 10+ points.
I love LaShawn McCoy.
I was like, that's a crazy take. This guy won Super Bowl MVP, and you're saying Purdy's better than him. And honestly, Cam, do you think Hurts is a top 10 quarterback? Let's talk about it. No.
LaShawn McCoy is an NFL player who knows like everything about offense, and he said it right. Brock Purdy is Mr. Remember, guys, for all you guys just getting into football, Drew and I will tell you, he was Mr. Irrelevant. He was the last pick in the draft. 7th round out of Iowa State.
It is crazy his splits with and without Trent Williams at left tackle, though. He's just so bad when he doesn't have protection.
He got drafted in the 7th round, and he's moving his feet like Tom Brady in the pocket.
You were saying it. You're like, his pocket presence is unbelievable.
Me and Drew were driving home. Drew's amazing. He's driving and watching the game at the same time.
Whoa.
Sorry. Wife, children. No, I'm just saying he was right in the middle. He was doing a great job, but I was giving him the play-by-play, and I go, watch Purdy shuffle. Every time Philadelphia brought that pressure from the edge with an angle, he just did the old slide, move up, bang. And he does it in a fluid motion. Drew, kind of like a snake. Like, you know what I mean? He kind of whines and bam. And
it is Brady-esque, the little 1-2 step up in the pocket, like as if the pressure's not even there.
Brady's a way better athlete than Brady, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But obviously Brady's better quarterback.
Yes.
I'm going to list quarterbacks. You tell me if they're better or worse than Jalen Hurts, okay?
Yep.
Matthew Stafford.
Better.
Jared Goff.
Better.
Dak Prescott.
Better.
Drake May.
Better.
Trevor Lawrence.
Better.
Sam Darnold.
Not yet.
Caleb Williams.
Yes.
Bo Nix.
Better. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Justin Herbert.
Yes.
Even after
the only quarterback, on your list, I have 2. I have 1. Sam Darnold.
Okay.
No, honestly, Trevor Lawrence is way. Jalen Hurts. I get it. He had a great Super Bowl,
and then you obviously got Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, Lamar, like the.
But look at. So let's just say this: if they had these other quarterbacks on the Eagles with those weapons, you tell me what happens. I think they're a hell of a lot better.
What about Jordan Love? I'd put him in the same category as Jordan Love. Would
Jordan Love is better than Jalen Hurts.
Yes. I think Jordan Love's really overrated.
Okay, I'm trying to say, what quarterbacks aren't better? Okay, so what quarterbacks aren't better than him? Darnold?
Shuck.
What?
Shuck
will be better than him because he's a kid.
I don't know about that.
Sorry. Darnold.
Kyler's not better.
Kyler is not better.
Bryce Young's not better.
Getting there, but you're right. I'll give you that one. Next.
Tua's not better.
You're right. Okay.
Geno's not better.
Nope. Yep.
Stroud's not better.
Close.
Baker's probably not better.
I don't know about that. That was a complete push.
Yeah.
See,
it's
Drew?
close.
So let's talk about it.
He's like 15th.
Thank
I'd say
you.
like 15th. You're right.
And we have to give him a little bit more because of
The
some
Super Bowl
great,
performance, the
brilliant
MVPs,
performances there. But if you look at it as full body of work, it's not really. And remember, when he went to one of these games, the 49ers had a quarterback who was playing off the street. The guy was literally working.
They had CMC playing quarterback in that NFC Championship game. It was
I
crazy.
rest my case. Anyway, Jalen Hurts he can move his feet a little bit, but his accuracy is questionable. His decision making is questionable. And
I will say, like, he's had a different OC every single year of his career, which is absolutely insane. And
That's
he's
true.
likely going to have a new one next year because Patullo's ridiculously bad.
But Drew, like another thing though is, and Brady brought it up on the broadcast. It's funny. Drew and I were mimicking the broadcast. I go, look how quick he leaves the pocket. Brady's like, why does he leave the pocket so fast? Like, just stay there and look through your reads. He escapes too early and plays break down. I'm sorry, man. I'm just giving you the facts.
Yeah, when you don't design runs for him and make him just a pure pocket passer, that's not how you succeed with Jalen Hurts. All right,
I
Monday
don't
Night Football.
I don't want to rip the guy, but it's not good.
Yeah, Monday Night Football. Houston still -3 on the road. In Pittsburgh, it opened 3.5. It's stuck at -3 for so long. People are actually coming in on Pittsburgh, surprisingly to me. Cam, are you still feeling the Houston Texans? I know I love the Houston Texans. I think you switched to Pittsburgh on the Thursday show, actually. Are you still feeling Pittsburgh tonight?
I think I did better in totals and sides, except for the Bills game. I hit both, but because I was on the Chargers last night, the under was Drew. I think the under was my gold pick this week. The under total in that game.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Here's the thing. I'm actually going to do something contrarian here. I'm going to take the over in this game. Can I tell you why?
I really disagree with it, but let's hear it.
Well, told you the Charger game was going to be a rock fight.
Yep.
I think Pittsburgh with DK Metcalf will do enough, and I think Stroud will be good for mistakes. That sets up Pittsburgh to at least put some points on the board, and Stroud will have some very good drives with Nico Collins, Dalton Schultz, and if they get that running game established. That total is, what is this total sitting at now?
39.5.
I think the final score is 24-21 Houston. Like, I think it's right on the number. If I got Pittsburgh at 3.5, I literally think it's a 3-point game, and I think it goes over the number.
Okay, so I'm in full disagreement with you because I think it's going to be...
And two good kickers, too.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 13-6, something like that. I don't think Pittsburgh has a chance tonight. I think Houston's going to just demolish them aggressively. Houston loves playing man coverage. They stopped playing so much man down the stretch, but I think they get back to that tonight because Pittsburgh just doesn't have the weapons to beat man coverage, which means... And how long do you have to cover Steelers' weapons for to get to the Rodgers at the quarterback position? 3 seconds? He's not.
Tell you though, the key to the game, because Houston's defense, we all know how good they are. And Rodgers, I said it, you said it. I'm not changing my opinion. He will eat a lot of turf tonight.
Yeah,
but I think Stroud will eat a lot of turf tonight too. I think I see turnovers,
which is why I don't think Houston's going to throw the ball that much.
But that's why I like the over. If the turnovers happen inside red zones and inside the 30. Points will be on the board. I think there will be multiple turnovers in this game.
I think Steelers' issue is the run defense, and I think Houston's going to take advantage of that. I know Woody Marks isn't the game breaker, but I think he's good enough to do that.
I'm going to tell you, though, Drew, there's a sneaky guy, Jalen Warren, and he's the type of guy to do special things. He's got one of those players that I look at Pittsburgh, I go, does John O. Smith scare you? No. Does all these guys? No. But he's one of those guys that when he breaks tackles and gets in open space, he's a dangerous dude. And you saw that catch against Detroit?
Yeah, you're not
beautiful.
Wrong. I just really like.
Drew. My first instinct was Houston is going to take Pittsburgh out to the woodshed.
That's what I'm thinking,
and I have a lot of time to think about it. And I kind of had the same feeling with that Charger game. People thought like it was going to be a track meet, and I go, no, I just love the under in this game. So I have to stick to what my instinct is telling me. It barely goes over the number. I think Houston will win, but they will not win by more than 3 points in my opinion.
All right. Well, here's my Monday night props. I think you're going to disagree with some of them based on what
I don't
you just
like
said.
disagreeing because when the Bills won, we went home and we drove. If the Bills didn't win, you would have drove that thing right through the rest stop.
Yeah, because my ladder broke again for the fifth time.
I got to be honest with you. No, okay, sorry. I'm struggling. What a night. Okay, I'll tell you this, Drew. I got a thing for you. The ladder, I broke it. I threw it out. Your new tool is a hammer. Because when you like your one prop, you hammer it. Don't ladder it. Hammer it.
Yes, I agree with that. Just stop going.
Or the games that you like the Bills or whatever.
And I will be hammering one prop tonight, Cam, and I'm going to tell you what it is. You ready? My first prop.
Okay.
Both teams to score 15 points? No, minus 105. I think it's going to be a tight game. The winning team is scoring at most 17 points, in my opinion. I know Cam disagrees. I love this prop, Cam. It should be better odds, or like longer odds than minus 105, but I'll take it. I also like the no on 10 points at plus 350. I think it could be a 9-6 final. Also, my next prop, Steelers under 9.5 total points at plus 450. I don't believe in the Steelers offense, Cam. I believe in the Houston Texans playing man coverage defense. I think Rodgers is going to be put in a pretzel, like you like to say.
Yeah.
He might leave the game in a body bag, like you like to say. It is what it is. Those are my first two props. Up next, Kenneth Gainwell over 5.5 receptions. Over this number in 3 of his last 5 games, and he had 8 last week in their must-win against the Ravens. The Texans will be coming in hot, and he will be throwing those checkdowns all night long, which is why I also like Jalen Warren over 1.5 catches. He had 5 last week in the must-win game. 1.5 tonight. I think that number is way too low for Warren to get catches. Woody Marks, 60-plus rushing yards is plus 110. The one weakness the Steelers had, like I said, is the run defense. I think Woody Marks can break a couple. 60 yards, too low, and he's been over this in 3 of his last 5 games. I also like Marks over 1.5 catches at minus 110. They'll be using quick passes and screens in place of the run game a little bit too, because Stroud will also be pressured. Like Cam mentioned, the Pittsburgh Steelers do have a good pass rush. And my Hail Mary for tonight, Cam, Steelers under 6.5 points. Houston over 13.5 points, and Woody Marks 60 yards rushing is 20-1.
You crushed the Bills game other than the Kincaid ladder. The best is you texted me last night all the props of the Chargers game. When you have a rock fight like that, they go to die.
Yep.
I looked at Judge saying, no, Drew. I love the under. I'll take under on these guys. Don't worry about it. But hey, the Bills winning for us, and like we're always like, oh, money, discipline, this, that. Sometimes when you're at a bar, the owner wants the Bills to win. Everybody wants the Bills to win. They're your team. We drove all the way. They got the Bills on the marquee with us. And then we got one. And Jacksonville Jaguar fan, the one guy was a nice guy. But we had
he was like, good game, guys.
Yeah, I knew that guy. I go, listen, Johnny Jaguar, like you're going to have your fun, but we're cheering against you all day. And he wasn't actually real. Like he cheered a little, like when Jacksonville was doing stuff, but he was cool. He was cool.
I agree, Cam. And our bet boost tonight on Bally Bet. You ready for it? You'll like it, actually.
I'm always
Gainwell, 20-plus receiving yards.
I love that.
Marks, 50-plus rushing yards.
50. Yeah, but I prefer 40, but Drew's he likes it more. He likes the extra.
And under 40 points total. It was plus 290. It's boosted to plus 355 for us on Bally Bet Sportsbook.
Send me the picks. I don't even care about the unders or whatever. I think this game goes over, but I love your props with. You know what? A good call with Gainwell is going to be a lot more involved than people think.
I agree. And Cam, Bally has a fastest first touchdown frenzy now on their site. Listen to this. To qualify for this unreal promotion and win your share of $100,000, $25,000 every week in the playoffs, you need to bet $20 on someone to score the first touchdown each week. If that player scores the first TD faster than everyone else that weekend, so the fastest first touchdown of that weekend, right now it was DeMarcus Robinson at just over 3 minutes.
Oh.
If they score fast in that tonight, so let's say you have, I don't know, Freiermuth tonight, whatever his odds are, $20 on him, and he scores in under 3.5 minutes, he'll beat DeMarcus Robinson's mark, and you'll win automatically your share of the $25,000 in bonus bets, Cam. Doesn't matter how many other people had it. If it's just you who bet $20 on the first touchdown, all $25,000 goes to you. So it's the fastest first touchdown frenzy every week of the playoffs. So next week, divisional round, conference championship round, Super Bowl. So put the minimum wager is $20 on a first TD score. If that player scores the fastest touchdown of that weekend, so divisional round would be 4 games. Cam, this sounds too good to be true. It's void in Ontario.
So we got to get guys that we know outside of the province and help out a couple friends.
Yes. Head to Bally link below and make your first TD bet for tonight and the upcoming weekend to win your share of the $25,000 automatically each week, Cam. I don't know. First TD, it sounds great to me. I don't know if anyone can score faster than DeMarcus Robinson's 3 minutes yesterday.
Nico Collins can.
You're not wrong. And it's great because the odds don't matter. You can take the heavy favorite, $20. You're automatically going to win your share of the $25,000, so it doesn't matter what the odds are. Because I know people don't like taking the big favorites, but this maybe entices me to do that.
No, that's smart. See, in this promotion, Drew brings up good points, people. You don't have to worry about that 20-1, 40-1. We're trying to hit a home run stuff. Just tell who the hell's going to get that damn touchdown quick? That's all.
I like it, Cam. Click the link in the description below. It is void in Ontario, so apologize to Ontario viewers, but everyone else, go for it. Our American viewers would love that play. Bally Bet, Sportsbook, and Casino. Also,
work.
code Empty Cup still available from our previous promo. Cam.
Is it empty? Not yet.
Ooh, a little bit left.
That was fun, man. It was fun. You just, Drew, I came home with so much stuff. Imagine me at an airport. That Stein alone weighed like 30 pounds.
Cam has a talent. I told him that to somehow come away with more free stuff than I've ever seen anyone come away with.
He wanted me to take a case
of those. I really like that mug. Okay, sure, you can have it. I really like more shirts. Okay, you can have it. I really like those hats. Okay, sure, take a lot. And Cam's like, what am I going to do with all this stuff? It's like,
I didn't have a
bag. How much stuff I got? Nothing.
Well, he offered you a case of visors. He said, take as many shirts as you want. And the problem with me is I grab all this stuff and it weighs 60 pounds and I got no bag.
Yeah, Cam's like, free stuff. I'll take it. Just not.
The Uber driver goes, what are you doing? I go, see, I was like doing like curls with the Stein. That thing weighs like 20 pounds.
It's a weapon. That's what we said.
It is a weapon.
Cam, first TD or touchdowns for tonight? What do you like?
Dalton Schultz.
Just first TD or anytime?
Anytime and first. You know me, Drew. Can't get off the tight end.
If you had to make that $20 wager, if you had to make that $20 first touchdown wager, who are you picking? If you got to beat that 3-minute mark of Demarcus Robinson,
either a run gets broken or like a crazy slant to the house. What
about a defensive touchdown?
I got a guy for you. I don't know. This guy's name just popped up in my head. Hutchison.
Ooh. That's not bad.
Like somebody like he's kind of like one of those guys on Houston you don't think about who's like a little bit of a burner, you know?
Yeah, I don't mind that. Christian Kirk too. He's another one.
Kirk's
of the
more. He's old man slick. Like he'll. I trust. Like, who else? So who are the Dell?
I'm thinking defense. Take Steelers D or Houston D.
That's the best. So you're saying AR's going back there thinking about his cave with mushrooms?
Strip sack.
Whoa! I'm seeing some. Whoa! It's psychedelia. Then bang, Houston, and there goes Stingley.
Hey, remember that Seattle-Denver Super Bowl? Oh, snap over the head on this first play of the game. Yeah, but I think that could happen tonight, and it's a touchdown.
Amazing. Look at Purdy's numbers. Remember, he did throw 2 picks, so I'm just checking out the boards of this game there.
He played well besides his 2 picks. His 1 pick when he was targeting Tongas was really bad.
Like Jalen Hurts threw for 168 yards at home as a 6-point favorite. That's unacceptable to me.
It's crazy. All right, moving on to this weekend, Cam. Up first, your Seahawks likely getting the afternoon games. So we'll start with them. San Fran going to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Seahawks -7.5 at home in a divisional game, Cam. San Fran beat them earlier in the year, 17-13 in Seattle. But then Seattle beat them in San Fran 13-3 2 weeks ago. What do you think is going to happen in this one? You're the resident Seahawks guy. Are you very confident? Are you a little confident? What are you thinking?
Know what, Drew? This is the way I'm going to roll with this game right here. I'm going to let you start. You tell me why you like your side, and then I'll tell you why I like mine.
All right, Cam. I really love the Seahawks in this spot. I think the 49ers, it's a divisional matchup. It's usually tight. 7.5 is a lot of points. But Seattle doesn't have the basic offense that the Eagles have. Seattle has the defense to take advantage of San Fran's injuries. I just think San Fran's too banged up. No Kittle, who is a Seattle killer. Cam knows Kittle is a Seattle killer. He scored a touchdown in the win in Seattle this year. I just think they're too banged up, and it's not going to be enough to beat the Seattle team, who I think is, with the rest, their offense is going to explode. JSN, I really like Seattle in this spot, Cam. I'm thinking 24-13 Seattle wins it.
Drew, sounds like an AI thing that we just plugged it in because my answer is going to be very similar. They're going to give you the 7.5 looking for that hook money with San Francisco. Yep. The loss of Kittle was huge. They had major guys go down in that game. I can't even tell you how many guys dropped like flies. I got to give San Francisco, Niner Nation, Visine, Vince, Shaner, all the guys I know, Marv, all good friends. Guys who are all hardcore Niner fans. That was the grittiest win going into Philadelphia and kicking their ass. Here's the story, though.
100%.
These injuries are going to come back and bite you in the ass. As long as Sam Darnold just protects the ball, I think Seattle could win this game by 16 points. I think the Seahawks win this game 20. I'm thinking 24-13.
You said the same score I did?
Yeah. Is that 24-13?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I got or not. I got one like 27-16 stays right under the number. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Cam. The time the 49ers won on the road in Seattle was It was impressive. Christian McCaffrey had 31 touches, which I expect him to get just as many, if not more, this week because he's really their only offensive weapon. Shout out to Marcus Robinson, though, over 100 yards. That was an unreal performance. That catch for 70 on the first drive, we were like, who is this guy? We're like, what do you not think of DeMarcus Robinson props?
I went up to Drew. I go, can we get a sneaky 49er? But Dr. Tongus, we didn't see Robinson coming out of there. That guy just went bananas.
Cam, 2 weeks ago, the Seahawks didn't allow a first down in the opening quarter, generated 3 sacks, and made the biggest defensive play early in the fourth when Drake Thomas got an interception on the Seattle 3 on a pass intended off the hands of Christian McCaffrey. I think Seattle's defense can step up and make a play like that. Mike McDonald's defense, Cam, has been unbelievable. I know they're not the Legion of Boom, but they're probably as close as they've gotten since then.
You know what, Drew? I'm starting to think about something. I just looked at that total, and it's 45.5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to actually, I think, guys, if you like the under,
I do.
No,
you think it'll get higher by game time?
Yes, I think people are going to look at this total and bet it down. This total will close, in my opinion, due to the last performance. It's 45.5 right now. Am I correct?
Yeah.
I think this thing closes 44 flat, and I'm going to take, and then I'm starting to think about the over in this game. It's kind of, no, Drew. It'll be just like the Bills game. Remember, 52.5 became 51 push by game time.
What do you think? Early props.
Seattle's going to score. Don't know what San Francisco's defense is still banged up, and I know Seattle left a lot of points on the board last game. Actually,
they did.
I'm
They
starting to
turned it
think
over
we
on
can get
down.
there. I know it. This is going to be the sneaky over.
I don't think so.
Anyway, I'm taking Seattle minus.
I don't see how
7.5
San Fran
like you.
scored with all their injuries on Seattle's defense. With them 2 weeks to prepare for them.
They'll trust me. Purdy's pretty slick. He'll find a way to get at least. I'm thinking they score.
Cam Purdy was
17.
19 of 27 for 127 with a pick last time these two played in San Fran.
17 to 20 points they score.
I don't know. The only thing I really like for San Fran is Christian McCaffrey is only minus 110 to score a touchdown. I think he should be minus 200 every week.
I agree. That's a ridiculous number.
Yeah, it's currently minus 110. It might get bet down, so if you like it, go bet it now. I know I will be doing that. I also like JSN minus 110 to score as well, and his over 100 yards because he just kills everybody in this much time. The only way I see San Fran winning or even covering this game, Cam, is if Sam Darnold shits in his hands, which is possible. He's never won a playoff game. This is a big spot for him. I know it's not prime time, but it really is prime time no matter what time you play in the playoffs. You're the only game on. It'll be 3:30 in the afternoon, but all right, Cam. Let's hope your Seahawks do it for us.
Buddy, I'm just this is a big game.
I know Cam doesn't like the 49ers, but he really hates the Rams because they're division rivals. If
No,
they lose the 49ers, then your boy
I don't like
Rising
the
Vin-
Niners. I have a lot. I like my friends, and they're hardcore Niner fans. They're very aggressive. Like, you know what I mean, with this team. And I'll be fighting my battle alone. There's way more Niner fans than Seahawks fans. But I'm gonna tell you, the Seahawks are like, it's almost like a role reversal. The Seahawks are like the Niners now. They're the badasses. They're gonna kick that defense is mean as hell. Like, so I'm taking Seattle. And Drew, right now, I'm starting to think if that total dips, I will take the over, even though the under, I think a lot of people will be on.
Yeah, I'll be on the under. I think it's going to be a rock fight, like Cam likes to call it, like the Chargers Patriots last night.
Yeah, rock fight.
Up
So
next,
what are we doing next?
my Buffalo Bills going to Denver on Saturday night to take on the Broncos. They opened as minus 1.5 road favorites again. They beat the Jaguars, who had the number 1 rush defense in football. The Jaguars went to Denver 3 weeks ago and smoked Denver. They were up 17 late in the fourth quarter, and Denver scored a garbage time touchdown to make it closer, but it wasn't really close. Cam, it's the first time I think they said in 10 years since the Eagles that the 1 seed when they had Nick Foles, that the 1 seed is an underdog in round 2. Can they use the disrespect to beat the Bills? My worry, Cam, is Josh Allen is so banged up, and this Broncos team had the 3rd most sacks in NFL history this season. It's a tough spot for Buffalo to go into Mile High. I know they beat them last year, 31-7 in Buffalo, but 2 weeks rest in Denver on the road. The altitude's not really a thing because Josh Allen played at Wyoming, so I don't think that's going to matter.
It won't.
What do you think about this game?
Surprisingly, I like the under. Love it. This game is going to turn into a defensive battle.
Really?
But Buffalo played pretty good sometimes against Jacksonville in this game, and Denver.
Their defense is the reason they won.
Denver has flaws putting consistent drives together. Buffalo's not going to be afraid of them. But the thing is, Buffalo's going to have problems scoring on Denver. 47 seems low. I think the Buffalo Bills win this game 24-20. It stays just under the number. Give me Buffalo Bill for another week. They go into Denver, beat Sean Payton and the Broncos, stays under 47. Cook didn't do a lot in this game. He's going to have to do this with all of Allen's injuries. Some guys are going to have to step up. You got to protect your quarterback. And you go, no, Drew, they need a little bit of a run game. Just
I know, but they go from the number 1 run defense to the number 2 run defense. It's not great.
Yeah, but that's to protect.
I know that's playoff football. That's playoff football. You're going to face good teams.
That's the way it goes. But the thing is, I don't think Denver's going to find ease against Buffalo's D that has been much maligned all year.
No, I will say.
You think this game's going to be a track meet? I think the opposite.
The key for Denver for me, Cam, is if J.K. Dobbins is playing or not. Because when he's playing, they have the 8th ranked rushing attack in football. When he hasn't played, they have the 24th ranked rushing attack. Because I think R.J. Harvey and McLaughlin just aren't that great on the ground.
They are, but Dobbins can kind of tenderize.
Well, Dobbins is way better than them at running the football.
Yes.
Straight up running.
Yes.
Harvey's great out of the backfield catching it, but straight up running the football, Dobbins is better. And I think the Bills are going to have trouble if Dobbins plays. He's still not ruled out. So if he's back, it makes me lean Denver, Cam, plus 1.5. I just think at some point these injuries are going to catch up to Josh. Cam, they had the 3rd most sacks in NFL history. I know they can protect Josh, but he's just going to get beaten.
Do you understand what's happening here? You took Buffalo against Jacksonville.
No, I didn't.
What?
I had the Jags plus 1.5.
I think I don't want to do this show anymore.
I was incorrect.
Why would you? So all day. So you're telling me you pulled the old move? Hey, I'm going to bet on the other team. So if the Bills,
I did not have money on the Jags. I didn't want to bet either side because I was worried.
How about you just take the Bills, cheer for your team, and they win by 3 or 4, and you call it a day, and they move on to the AFC Championship?
Well, I got to pick a spread, Cam, and my mind is saying one thing, my heart is saying the other. I'm going to give what my mind says on the show because I'm not going to be a biased guy. I think Denver.
I'm not a biased guy either. Hey, you're coming on Seattle with me.
No, fair.
Okay, why is Denver's a 1 seed? Okay, Drew, answer me these questions, and say always respect the bookmaker. Why is Buffalo the -1 favorite on the road against the number 1
Josh
seed?
Allen. The public's going to bet Josh Allen.
Yeah, well, because the public, sometimes the public gets it right. I know Josh Allen's hurt. He'll find a way. Cyborg will get a nice ice bath all week. They'll shoot him up with whatever they got. And I'll tell you, the problem for Denver is I don't think their offense is good enough to put up a lot of points against Buffalo.
The issue is, Kim, Buffalo has the 3rd worst run defense in football. And we saw yesterday, Jacksonville was gashing them on the ground. Liam Cohen was like, you know what? I'm going to start throwing the football. And
You're right.
Like,
their game plan was their game plan was.
It was a terrible game plan.
It was.
If they just kept running the ball, they beat the Bills easily.
I think the Bills are going to come up with schemes to stop Denver's run game and put it in the hands of Bo Nix, and good luck with that.
And the Broncos are getting Dre Greenlaw back, which is huge for their defense.
I get it.
I think it's going to be low scoring like you think, and I think the Broncos are going to come away
What's the score?
with that crazy last-second stop when it's 4th and 6 or something, and they win 13-10 or something crazy. I just think it's going to be a dogfight like you said.
13-10, wow.
I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But on paper, to me, I just don't see how the Bills' offense moves the ball. I think the Broncos' defense is better than the Jags, despite what the numbers say, especially with them getting Greenlaw back. Their pass rush is going to get to Josh. If they let him step up in the pocket and get out of the pocket and escape and he runs, then it's a different story. Then the Bills can put up 30 points.
I'm looking at my picks from last week. It says I had San Francisco. I didn't. Did I not? Did I?
You switched. We both switched to.
No, because I said switches Houston to Pittsburgh. So anyway, whatever. I bet San Francisco. You saw me do it at the bar.
But we switched to Philly on the show. So
actually, who cares about whatever? Let's just win money. Under.
Yes, I agree with the under, and I'm on Denver. Cam is on Buffalo, and Cam, I was literally.
Well, I might as well just go to your house, take all your.
I was
stuff.
0-5 against the spread on the show last week.
Wow.
Going into tonight, so we'll see how it does because it was a bad week for me against spread because I had the Packers who lost, Jacksonville who got beat. I had the Rams to cover the big spread. They did not. I switched to Philly, which was incorrect. They didn't cover, and I had the Chargers +4. I said New England would win, but Chargers would cover. New England won. Chargers did not cover. So that's that. All right, Cam. Yep. Sunday afternoon, likely. We get the other NFC matchup. The Bears hosting the Rams. What are your initial leans in this one?
I'm going to tell you something. This Rams team. Oh, the Rams. I hear it all the time. Sure, you had control of that game against Carolina, but there's a lot of problems with this team, man.
Yep.
there's problems. They're not this. Seattle comes back.
They didn't
against
control
them.
against Carolina. They almost blew
Yeah,
it.
no. Like I know at the start they did, and then
Fair.
once Carolina got a little bit of a taste, they found the light, and then after that they're like, we can beat these guys, and they almost did without Nakua and Parkinson and that crazy drive. Here's another thing: Matt Stafford is not a young cub. Sorry, a young because they're playing the Bears. I should rephrase that.
Yeah.
Matt Stafford
He's not a young goat.
He's not a young ram. He's an older ram with thicker horns. And know what thicker horns means? Extra weight. Extra, you've been on that mountain, you've fallen off a few times, and after a while it hurts. That I get it, Drew. We talked about this. This Bears defense has flaws, but you know what they also have? The ability to get through and hit Stafford. It is going to be cold as hell in Chicago as this winter progresses.
To be fair, the Bears defense did not look good at all against
I know
the
they
Packers.
did, but you know what they did in the second half? They came back and erased a huge deficit because they made adjustments, and the Bears find ways to come back. I'm not laying points with this Rams team anymore. I should have took Carolina, which I wanted to do all damn week, but I'm saying
We talked about it too. We were like, let's not do switches.
We're not next year in the contest. There's no switches. Like maybe one for whatever, and if we both say this is nuts, but I'm going to tell you something. Give me the damn. I don't need to swear. Just give me the damn teddy bears plus 3.5. Claws.
Sorry, Bears. I'm going Rams all the way here. I think
Bears,
this line.
I'm your friend. No, Drew is.
I think this line is
complete
incorrect.
turncoat.
This should be minus 13.5 Rams.
Drew hates the
Cam,
Bears.
Chicago's allowed the 5th most touchdown passes and 7.6 yards per attempt. The 7th most in football. They're 24th in opponent success rate against the pass, 20th in drop back EPA allowed.
Okay.
You know who's not going to take their foot off the gas, Cam? It's Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford. They're not going to pull what Matt LaFleur.
Matthew Stafford's going to have an outline of him at Soldier Field after he gets hit 30 times.
Their defense doesn't have a pass rush.
Caleb Williams will find ways. The guy's getting better.
Caleb Williams, credit to him. 361 yards passing against the Packers. Unbelievable performance. That 4th and 8th throw might have been the best throw I've ever seen in my life.
What am I getting? Am I getting 4.5?
You're getting 3.5.
I want 4, but I'll take 3.5. Bears.
Cam, the one thing, if you've paid attention to the Rams, they're susceptible to late game collapses, and the Bears have 6 comebacks this season. So that's the one way the Rams come back. But I think if they jump out because it's the playoffs, they're not going to blow it. I don't know if Caleb has that magic in him in back-to-back weeks. I just don't see it. So give me the Rams 31-17 Rams.
First of all, you get guys back. Moore's going to be a little more healthy. Roma Dunze didn't look you could tell he was rusty. And I'm going to tell you something that's going to eat the Rams up. The one thing that people are understanding about the Bears anymore is this 2-bear threat at tight end. Cole Kmet can do his little
Loveland's
stuff.
unreal.
Loveland is going to take these guys. Bam, bam. Dude, Loveland, I told Drew, I love tight end props, whatever. He destroyed his props. Loveland is getting more confident every week. And I'm telling you, the Rams have a good defense, Drew, but they can't cover everybody. And Caleb Williams is starting to find guys. I hate to say it. Like, Nakua's the guy for them. Devontae Adams looked like beat down last week.
I mean, he's coming off injury.
I get it. But it's going to be cold. But I'm telling you, Loveland played in the Big Ten, getting better every week. Good play, great player at Michigan. I love it. No, I think the Bears can win outright. I'll take the 3.5.
Only way I see Bears fans, the only way I see the Bears winning is if they get some takeaways. They led the NFL in takeaways, so it can happen. But if Stafford protects the football, I just don't see how the Rams lose.
That's
this game,
the thing.
Cam.
He's not against Carolina. They actually got to him a few. It wasn't a perfect game for Stafford. He made a couple nice throws, but things got wonky.
The Panthers sneakily have a better defense than the Bears, though.
Yes.
Besides the takeaways, the Bears do not have a good defense.
But the difference is,
the
takeaways Bears' offense is now way more dynamic than the Panthers' offense. Yes, with Loveland and everybody now. Hey, McMillan's great. They got
you're not wrong.
Caleb
Williams and the Bears' offense is better.
Look at the Bears, like their receiving core. They're all young studs. Even Burton's been amazing. The kid from Missouri's picking it up. Come on, Bears.
I understand. It's going to be a shootout, in my opinion.
This game has got.
Yeah, the over. If the Bears don't get takeaways, I don't see the Rams blowing it.
Bears 31, Rams 27 or 28.
Wow. Bears outright win called by Cam Stewart. Let us know in the comments what you think of his picks. What do you think of my picks?
Well, Bears fans, I know you still don't love me, but you can hate Drew more. 3.5. What's the total in this game?
The total right now on Bally.
Are we screw minerals? Why don't we just make a pick for every damn game? Total and side.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can still do what our favorite league is.
Well, it's hard to find favorites. These are tough.
Well, or no, let's leave our best bets for Thursday's show, just because we don't know the line in the fourth
I
game.
see, Drew. That's what I'm talking about.
We don't even know the team in the fourth game yet. So let's little tease. Come back for Thursday to hear our best bets.
I love. See, that's what a producer does. See what you do? You did the opposite of Sean McDermott, but what you did was a Ben Johnson.
I took the knee. No, I took the knee like McDermott should have.
You made half show adjustments. Because you understand we still have a Pittsburgh game to play. So let's get all the lines together and put it in our cauldron for our beautiful Italian sauce. And then we will put the sauce on the pasta on Thursday.
Yep. And you'll have all of our props.
By the way, Drew's going to make a lasagna today, and I'm going to fucking buy so much meat, the thing's going to weigh 30 pounds. It's going to weigh like both of your kids combined.
That sounds amazing. We'll talk about our trip to Costco on Thursday's show as well. I took Cam to Costco. It was a fun time.
Oh, yeah, it was great. I was going to buy some Dove's Men Care deodorant. Got a 5-pack for like $12.99. It's a steal of the year, $7.99. Oh, Mr. Livingstone has his wife's card. Hey, here's a tip, Costco. If you have your spouse's card and you're shaking somebody down, like, do better. This isn't a police station. It's a friggin' place to buy food. Like, yeah, I gotta admit, they were a little bit like,
you're like, we need to call a supervisor. You're trying to use
call a supervisor. Ooh, I work for the company. It's like, me and Drew were talking about. I'm like, if we worked here, go get through. Who cares? You're supporting our store. Like, why would you let people buy something? Anyway, yeah, Drew and me left some baby wipes and some things at the Costco in Kingston. They can put them back on the shelves. Next.
Yeah. I agree. All right. Please click like. Please click subscribe. Please rate and review on all audio platforms. Let us know in the comments below who you like in these games. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with Cam? And give us some questions for Cam, some fun ones. Just ask him some out of the box crazy stuff like why he likes gingers. I don't know. That's it.
That was lacking. But Drew's been driving literally for 7 to 8 hours for the last Drew got us to Kingston really early. He got us home. We stopped off at Costco, got shaken down. But Drew, I think we should do one thing before. I think for people that have maybe seen the top picks for the Steeler game tonight, because that's something that people are going to need.
I already gave them all the time codes. You can go back and look at them for tonight. All I know is Pittsburgh under 6.5 total points, Cam. That's the go-to for tonight. Let's go, Houston, 13-0 final, and Drew will be really happy. That's all I'm saying, Cam, and we will see you.
Oh, no, I want to be on the same side as you. But, guys, I'm going to tell you something. Sneaky over tonight. Over. What's the total? No.
39.5.
I see 38.
Well, drop it. Whatever. I don't care if it was 22. I'm still taking the under, Cam.
Over.
All right. We will see you on Thursday. Thanks, everybody.